Cole, can you just take us through the winning takedown there? You know, from his shot to your counter to.
Yeah, I felt like I was just wearing on him the whole time. Like, I knew when we got to overtime, I had him. Like, I just looked in his face. Like, he was done. I knew it. So when he shot, it just was easy, the attack. So yeah.
You looked really relaxed out there from the beginning. Did you just feel particularly ready tonight?
Our coaches get us ready for the biggest moments just like that. So yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. Like, yeah, we're just ready for those big moments, and that's what we live for. Like, I just live for that stuff.
Cole, what's it been like this year for you? Just about every match you've wrestled great kids, and you're giving away a lot of weight.
Yeah.
What's the adjustment been like for you? Mm-hmm. And even though you've had some close losses, how much has that kind of helped you as you get into the most important part of the season?
Yeah, I mean, I took some losses this year, but I just feel like I'm right there. I'm ready to win the national title, and just those losses don't really define me. And I'm just really excited to see what happens just the rest of the season.
Cole, how does it feel to win the Big Ten title? Just be in this Bryce Jordan Center atmosphere.
Yeah.
I mean, the record, and then you get to close out these dual meets pretty typically. So, what's that mindset for you, and what that feeling's like to be the closer in this lineup?
Yeah, like I said, I love watching my teammates go do what they do, and this is just what I live for. Like, that environment, sold out, Bryce Jordan Center. Like, I want to do that my whole life. So, just like a full circle moment to be here at Penn State and just do that. It's a lot of fun.
Obviously a pretty large win for you coming at the end of the season, especially when you're going to be back in the Bryce Jordan Center for Big Ten championships.
Yeah.
What does that momentum feel like for you going into the harder part of the season?
I just love wrestling. I mean, I've done this for a long time now, so I just love having those big matches, and whether the result is a win or a loss, like, I just love what I do, and it's fun to win too, though, so it's cool.
Cole, what were you expecting? I'm sorry, over here. What were you expecting during the review there? Did you think you had scored there? And then just when did you realize Feldman was at a point where you felt like you had more left than he did?
Yeah. I thought that was a takedown, but I felt like I just tried to stay calm and just keep my cool no matter what, and just go get a score when I had to. But yeah, I just felt like he was really exhausted. I could go get a score when I had to. He's a great opponent, really strong, really hard to get to, but yeah, it's just fun wrestling these good guys.
Cole, 4 closely contested bouts, Penn State got them all. You know, what does that say about, you know, this team and this environment? You know, you always seem to pull those bouts out.
I mean, our coaching staff's the best in the world. I can't thank any of them enough for what they do for us. Like, I just love our coaches and love our staff and love our team. And what was the question? Sorry.
How just all 4 guys winning the close bouts.
Yeah, I mean, like, they just have us ready to win these matches. Like, if it needs to be close, it doesn't have to be close, but they have us ready to do it. So, really thankful for them, and we just got some killers.
Hey, Cole, can you speak to just this recent stretch over the caliber of opponents that you've faced? I mean, it's All-America or title contender week after week after week.
Yeah, these guys are tough. They're good wrestlers, and I think should be in the mix there, obviously. So I think I'm just ready to win a national title, and that's just kind of focused on.
Anything else for Cole?
Okay, we've seen a lot of your teams over the years seem like they were wrestling for one another. Can you talk about what, in a dual meet like this, you know, how that helps them prepare for that kind of approach to the postseason?
I think it's just a close group, and a lot of obviously tough battles tonight, and our guys fought hard, and were able to go find those points at the end in really good matches. So yeah, it's just something we need to keep doing as we prepare for the postseason now.
Cael, 4 real close wins. You won 9 of 10. How much do you think, it was over 16,000 people here, how much do you think the first 2 bouts with Lightning Luke, you know, and Marcus, the way that they won, kind of set the table for the rest of the night? What did you like most about both of their efforts?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're both dogs, they're both competitors, right? So they're gonna they get stronger as the match goes on, and so if we find ourselves in a close match late, we've got a lot of confidence in our guys, and they're just, that's just what they do, right? Yeah, we were really thankful. Really like to thank everyone that showed up. Record crowd tonight was awesome, and I don't think the tickets were very cheap either. So we appreciate the loyalty and the support, and it's awesome to be able to have our guys go have some fun, exciting matches in front of a big crowd like that.
Cael, how have you seen Shane Van Ness progress to where he's at now, where he hasn't been on the podium at the top of the podium since he's been here in 2 postseasons, but he looks like he's going to probably be there this year?
Well, yeah, he's just got to just be himself, but he's great composure. He's patient. He's just 7 minutes for him is a long time for his opponents, right? So he just, but yeah, he's wrestling well. It feels like and looks like his confidence and everything just continues to improve. But he's a big match guy. Bigger the match, the better he wrestles. And but yeah, really happy for him. He's wrestling great, and just got to keep going.
Coach, you said on Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever it was this week, that talking about Cole, you said he's right where he needs to be, and that he's realizes he's a point here or there from scoring a scramble, winning a match like this one.
Yeah.
What do you think tonight? Put him in position to do that.
Oh yeah, he just wrestled hard, smart. Obviously against one of the best heavyweights in the country over the last even multiple years. So hopefully a big confidence boost for him. But yeah, he's been right there. And just the way he wrestles and his ability to win scrambles and attack legs as a big guy, just show that he has a ton of potential, and that he's just starting to figure that out too, because he's just going to keep getting better and better. Very offensive minded, or right away. Even if the game plans don't shoot right away, he's shooting right away. He attacks a lot, so we love that about him.
Hey, Cael, there was a lot of matches that went to back here. There was a lot of matches that went to overtime tonight, especially with the younger guys. How do you mentally prepare them to not let the moment get too big?
I don't know. They just over time, they just trust their conditioning is a big one. Their training, and just having great training partners all the time, right? But really, it just comes down in a lot of those types of situations. Is just I don't know. You got to find a way, right? And obviously going into that last period for Marcus against one of the top guys in the country, and he didn't have a lot of riding time to work with, and he still found a way. So it just shows that he's got a huge heart, and it's fun to see. I mean, it's like we talk about it all the time, but I mean, it's just a game, right? And it's not end all be all, but it is important enough that you give your best effort, and you go compete with enthusiasm, fearlessly, because we really don't have a whole lot to lose. I mean, we're playing a game, having a good time, and have so much to be grateful for. Especially a night like this, 2 of the best teams in the country going head to head with a lot of fun matchups and awesome crowd. It's exciting stuff.
Cael Rocco down 5-1, about 1:20 left.
Yeah.
What was the key there when he, got on the offensive and got those 2 quick takedowns?
Yeah, he just stepped it up a notch, I think. Just kind of really started pressing a little bit more, which he's capable of doing, and a great opponent that's really good. Kept tagging him with that low level shot where we were kind of walking into it coming out of our stance. So little adjustments will be good, but yeah, it's just the heart and just the determination, and seeing that it's okay if you fall behind. You can still come back and win those matches. I think that's really important. Something that I like seeing that more than even the win. The win's great, whatever, but it's more that you can see that, hey, if I make a mistake or 2 and fall behind, and there's a lot of time to score points.
Last time in the BJC, Luke Lillidahl in media said that, really rebuking the notion of a dynamic duo between he and Marcus Blaze, calling it a 10-punch knockout. What do you have to say about these guys wrestling for each other, even in such a high-stakes matchup going to the end of the season?
Yeah, we have a great team. Our culture is, and just the friendship and the camaraderie is. I don't think it's ever been anything close to what we have right now. I think a lot of that has to do with just all the changes in college athletics, and just the kids that are coming here because they want to be here and they want to be a part of something special. So I think with everything going on, it's actually been it's a blessing for us because we're getting a lot of like-minded people that kind of fit in with what we're trying to do, and they're just close and they care about each other and they want to see each other win, and that's what makes your job fun as a coach, is seeing a team that care about each other and their parents want to see the other kids win and that kind of stuff. It's special.
Cael, through the years, whether it's individually or team-wise, Ohio State and Penn State have had a lot of great battles on the mat. What is it about Ohio State that seems to bring out the best in you? And could you talk about the respect you have for them and what it means for them to make you dig down for your best?
Yeah, no, Tom Ryan is an incredible coach. Always has a great team. They always come to compete. It just does everything right. I mean, they recruit well. They train their guys well. They wrestle well in the big matches. They wrestle well in postseason. So we have a ton of respect for them as a program and what they do. And even coming in this match, you're thinking, all right, hey, this is just round one. We're going to see them in a couple weeks, and then again a couple weeks after that. So it's all preparation and practice, and just trying to get better as we move along here. But yeah, they're an awesome program. I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about them in any way, obviously. I mean, they do the same thing we do. Their kids want to win. Their families want their kids to win. Their coaches want them to win. I mean, they're locked in and dedicated just like we are. So, I have all the respect and love in the world for them and all teams. I mean, we all play the same game, so there's no reason to hate each other.
We have two more here. Go ahead.
Cael, obviously the Hodge is what the Hodge is. So to see two guys like Mitchell and Jesse Mendez, perform that they did tonight and pretty much seem like they're the front runners to win that title. What is it you get to see Mitchell all the time, but to see another caliber wrestler like that in your home arena, what's it mean maybe?
Yeah, I mean, they have great wrestlers. Obviously, Mendez, two-time national champ already, and seems to have been really dominant throughout the year, I'm assuming, if you're saying that, and he had a tech fall in a big match against us. Yeah, it's great wrestling. It's fun to see. I mean, we don't think about and worry about stuff like the Hodge Trophy, right? I mean, we didn't advertise our camps in there again this year, so we probably don't have a chance of winning. That's what we were thinking last year. Didn't really understand how that works, but yeah, I mean, we're not worried about that stuff, because those are just a bunch of votes and opinions, and in the past we have 3 guys on the ballot getting voted against, splitting our votes and stuff, so it's just kind of, they got to figure that one out, I think, but we're not worried about, I mean, obviously it's, you bring that up, and so it kind of like strikes a chord with me a little bit, because we should have some guys that have Hodge trophies in the past, so, but whatever. But yeah, I think I love great wrestling. I love kids that are locked in and dedicated and committed, and whatever uniform they wear, we all play the same sport and love the same things.
Last one, go ahead.
The next time you're in this building, it'll be Big Ten championships. You talked about the environment. How special is it to get to showcase what Penn State can do on that stage in a couple of weeks, and maybe a reward for your fans to get to host one of the biggest tournaments? Yeah,
we're excited. It's a great opportunity for our fans. It might be easier for us to go on the road. We don't have to worry about hosting, but it's just what it is, and it is what it is, kind of a deal. And we're grateful that our fans get to. So we just need to show up and wrestle with some fire and have a great time. But yeah, it's going to be really cool. I don't know what the sales are or anything like that, but I'm guessing there'll be a decent crowd here, and it's a lot of good teams battling 2 weeks before the national, so it's good stuff.